Hey, sweet peas. It's the wishing moon here. And you guys are the last sign. But funny enough, I asked Tarot who's up next. And guess what? King of Wands flew out. So it's you. It's you, Sagittarius. And I'm doing a special heart spread for this Valentine's Day special. One side is you, the other side is your love. If you don't have a love in mind, then use this as a way to know what's going on for them, okay? The first card, so this is kind of geared towards singles. It could be couples as well. Whoever comes to watch it, it's for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And likes, share, and subscribe. You know, the old, same old everybody tells you. Okay, Sagittarius. Venus is in Capricorn, by the way, and I don't think I mentioned this in many other videos. So everyone right now is looking for, it's just this energy of commitment and long-term. And I know Saggy's energy isn't generally that way, you know? So it might feel a little uncomfortable to you to be getting this pull towards a long-term commitment. So the first card is advice. Advice for you in love. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, a few cards flew out already and I didn't share them, but I'm going to show you all of these cards. Okay. So we're just going to keep one, but I'm going to show you them all. Ace of Pentacles. What did I just say? Everyone's looking for grounded, solid, stable, more long-term relationships, like built on solid foundations, okay? That's a spark. That's a spark of a new one. Knight of Wands, rushing in quickly. Nine of Cups, the wish fulfilled. You're sending out a wish for this person. And they're coming in. They're fulfilling this. They're coming in. Just be patient. You sent it out. You know you sent it out. Just be patient now. It's coming back to you. I know you guys have been patient for a long time. It's literally coming back now, though. Okay? Because it's hit the ground. I'm going to keep the Ace of Pentacles, and then I'll take the rest. So, your advice is to send out some positive energy towards what you want. And also, don't be afraid to go after it, okay? I know I said wait. If you're sending out something, there is going to be a waiting process, but only after you've gone after it. So meaning, you know, you're sending out the energy for what you want, and then, look at this, how funny, Temperance came out. That's you, Saggies. That's your energy right there. Temperance and then King of Wands under it. Okay? So this, I'm tapping into some Sag energy right now, okay? But this is what I'm getting. What's going to happen is you're going to send out a call, okay? You're going to send out a call to your soulmate, to your life partner, to whatever you'd like, okay? And it's going to be for a long-term thing. You're going to call for that. Get clear on what you want, basically, okay? That's what I'm saying. So you're sending out the call, and this person receives it. And there's going to be a need for one of you to actually act on it. Like there's going to have to be a movement, because that Knight of Wands is a movement, is somebody bringing a message, okay? So it's actually physical. It's an actual physical message. So maybe you might be sending a text, you might be sending a letter, even a email, something like that. You know, it could be some call. You could be calling somebody. So if it's somebody from the past, there you go. If it's somebody that new, and it could certainly be something new, you're going to have to take an act. You're going to have to act up. You're going to have to take the leap of faith. You're going to have to like really like go out on a limb a little bit and do something, do some kind of communicating. And then after that, you're going to have to maybe back off and wait a little bit. Because now it's their turn to react, okay? Oh my gosh, like seriously. Temperance came out again. Okay, I'm going to keep that. So this is their energy. Okay? So this is their advice. Advice for them is to balance. They could be overworking right now. Maybe their life to work balance is off. They could be overthinking. Could be in their head a lot and maybe that's off. They could be in their feelings right now and maybe that's off. Like there's something that they're overdoing and they may need, this calls for a need for temperance to balance things, okay? Balance head versus heart. Head and heart together, really, not versus. So to create that balance, it also has to do with creating a divine connection, like a connection to spirit. So their advice is to really connect into their spiritual path. Also has to do with timing. Temperance for me always has to do with timing. So they could be, their advice could be to maybe not waste time. Their advice could be to go towards you, actually, because you're the Sag, and that's Sagittarius energy. Okay, next card is internal processes for you. So internal process for Sagittarius, Valentine's Day. Yeah, okay. I got the page earlier of Pentacles that came out. I feel like Sagittarius is feeling very, they want to commit. Internally, you guys are feeling very stable. You guys are feeling like you kind of have your money together. You have a stable foundation set. And you're ready to give. You're ready to give to the right person. What's their internal process? So Sagittarius's love internal process. Okay. So Sagittarius's love internal process, first of all, was strength, and then Queen of Swords came out reversed on top of it. So they could have gone through a rough time. Strength always comes up after you've been through something kind of rough, you know, where you had to tame some kind of internal anger or internal beast, you know, and they did it. That's upright. It could be a Leo that you're dealing with, and it could mean that they cut something out. They had to be really, with the Queen of Swords reversed, they had to be really cutthroat, really, like they had to cut something out and not have any emotion attached to it and just let it go. And then that was the internal strength that they had to have. You know, this is all their internal processes. So whatever's going on for them, it was not the easiest thing. It called for them to have courage in themselves. Okay, so I'm going to take this back with me. And then we're going to talk about the external processes for you. External process for Sagittarius for Valentine's Day. External process. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. External process is the Ace of Cups reverse. So you're showing the world basically that you're not ready for love, that your cup is not full yet. Maybe you're healing. Maybe you're doing some stockpiling of money. Maybe that's what you need to do first. Maybe you are getting your home life more settled. You're not quite ready, externally at least, to be with someone new. Like maybe in the physical, you're not quite ready to be with somebody. Maybe in the emotional, because that's an emotional card. Maybe maybe your heart is not ready to be open yet. So external for them. Oh goodness, so many cards. Too many. Too many. This could be somebody from the past who had a third party relationship and they held on to it, like they held on to somebody else instead of you, and it was like a backstab. It was like a horrible, sorrowful thing that happened. It could have been somebody talking badly to you, like gossip. Okay, I'm not going to take any of those though. External for them, for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is love. What's going on externally for them? Oh man. Okay. I swear, your love wants to just talk too much. Okay. They're having a victory right now. Okay. And with the Strength card and the card that came with it, you know, that Queen of Swords in reverse, that shows me that they overcame something. They had to cut something out. They ended something in their life. Maybe it was a relationship with you. Maybe it was somebody from the past with you. And they had to end that and then get strong, you know, and then they feel a victory from that. And so their external is victory, meaning they're showing the world and you that they can overcome anything. And these two came out with it. So they can overcome this heartbreak and offer love again. If this is somebody from the past, you potentially have a shot with them, but you've got to open your heart if this is what you want. Okay, so outcome on your end. Could be a Leo, or it could be a Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, air came in there too. Sorry. You know, I don't worry too much about these signs. Only if they jump out at me do I say something. Because it's mostly just energy based. And everybody has all the signs in them, you know. So, outcome. Okay. So your outcome is no longer forgiving and forgetting, basically. That's what it's telling me. It's like your outcome is no longer feeling like you're just persevering. Like this card is just like he's at this last rope, you know, he's just gonna make it through. He's like made it through the battle. Now he's just keeping himself up on this one last stick, right? And it's in reverse. So it's like you're no longer interested in doing that. Like you want to forgive and forget and move the hell on. You're ready for that. But how do you do it with the heart staying closed, with the emotions being so on the lockdown, you know? I don't know. Like your advice is to God damn. Your advice is to start something new, really. You got 3 aces on the board here. It's new. It's time for new. New thoughts, you got to think differently. So in order to open your heart, you really need to think differently. So if this is somebody from the past coming back, you've got to, if you want to start something new with them, you've got to think differently. I know this happened to you. I get it. Like Tower happened to you. But you're going to have to decide to start a whole new way of thinking in order for your love life to change, in order for your heart chakra to open. It's closed right now. Other things are open. I mean, other things like, you know, your mind is open. Your mind is open. And for Sagittarius, that's probably the first step. Heart opens later. Your pocket's open. You're open to start something grounded and stable and to build something with someone. But your heart, how can you do that without your heart being open? Think about that. You've got to forgive and move on and let go. No longer holding on to that one last like rod there. This is theirs. Theirs is you. Okay? So your person, your love, is thinking about you. They could be a fire sign, could be a Leo. But the person that you want to be with, the love that you seek, seeks you. And the blockage is in your heart. It's in the way you are blocking your heart. You're keeping yourself closed off from love because of hurt from the past. You know, buying someone stuff and giving them gifts and maybe having deep discussions, maybe not even deep, like shallow discussions, isn't enough. There has to be a level of emotional maturity and security in what you're giving. Yeah, so this person's going through some stuff. They're just about done with it. They feel like a victory, especially in their life right now. They're feeling like the King of Wands. They're feeling capable and feeling good about themselves, actually. Although they've gone through some crap, and so have you. If this is someone new, know that they still need to figure out a balance within themselves, within their life. I'm going to pull a romance angel card. Okay, what can we tell? Wow, that's interesting. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I feel like you guys come from very different backgrounds. The way you think is very different. The way you communicate with spirit is very different. And that could be why you don't feel like you can open up your heart to them. Maybe it's just a mental discussion that you can have with them at this point. Maybe you don't feel safe. I don't know. I mean, this card kind of makes me feel that way. Of course, the Tower. But there's so much love. There's so much love there. There's a lot of love. It's just balance is needed. And ego needs to be reduced all around. Okay? You need to open your heart. They need to reduce their ego and balance. Balance is needed. You also need to become more stable. And you're working on that. So good on you. All right, Sagittarius, that is your reading. If you are interested in a private reading, I'm doing a special right now on my website, thewishingmoon.com, $25 for a reading. And yeah, I could do them over the phone or a Skype or whatever. Just get in contact with me. And I wish you guys a great Valentine's Day. Have an awesome, amazing February 14th. Good night. I love you guys. Bye.